Hey everyone, my name's Evergreen, and today we're going to be playing one of my most favorite games, Anno 2205. This game is a city building and economic simulation with real-time strategy elements. This game was developed by Blue Byte and published by Ubisoft. This game is the sixth in the series, while I've only played the fifth, Anno 2070, and seen the gameplay of Anno 1800. Anno 2205 remains my favorite of the franchise. The reason for this is because of the futuristic technology, while being a lead role in fixing world problems that exist today in real life, but in a simulation, of course, or problems that might exist in the future. Now, this is a game that you play as a corporation in the world of Earth, and you will be solving problems. Let's get into it.
I'm glad you accepted my invitation. Samantha Beaumont, Global Union Supervisor of the Lunar Licensing Program.
Hi,
we have
Samantha.
a lot to discuss. But first, I'd like to introduce you to your Artificial Data Amalgamating Messenger.
Thank you for participating in the Lunar Licensing Program. The program stipulates that your corporation set up operative spaceports to act as bases for a new wave of lunar colonization. You will further assist Global Union in the development of a fusion energy reactor to avert Earth's impending energy crisis.
Officially, only megacorporations are allowed in the program, but I personally took a stand for you. You just have to sign in with your corporation name.
Taking a stand for a nobody, huh? Well, thank God we have people for that, in the sense of, looking out for the little guy. Anyway, we're doing a corporation name. So let's see here. What do we want to do? Well, let's do Evergreen.
Thanks, but I need to see your corporate logo. You have change requests?
Let's do Evergreen Core, now that I think about it.
Thanks, but I need to see your corporate logo. You have change requests?
Can never remember. S or not. It is without an S. Fantastic.
Thanks, but I need to see your corporate logo as well, for identification purposes.
Assemble. What do we have? Rockets? Those are cool. Nuclear symbol? It doesn't really fit me. Carrot? That would be funny. We got back here. Samara, Sam, Sarah, if I can do English, and a polar bear. Pass. I think this one. I don't know. It just looks appealing.
My superiors at the Global Union had reservations about you, but I've convinced them. They even decided to allocate you high-grade territory for new corporate headquarters. Choose a sector.
Nice. Good to be looked out for again. So let's see here. We have, 6 choices. We have Walbrook Basin, Viridian Coves, Madrigal Islands, Wildwater Bay, Cape Ambar, and Green Tide Archipelago. So let's look at each of these. So that's an interesting little map. Ocean nourishment, what does this give for me? With one remote and several large islands, Walbrook Basin is rich in mineral resources and provides ample room for settlement. Alright, sweet. The dam business. So basically just to give you an idea, each individual map, so basically these are the difficulties, single star, and then 2 stars for higher difficulty, I guess you could say, and then 3rd star for even more difficulty. Now we're going to be doing a casual playthrough of this, but eventually we will have all of these, hopefully, unless we fuck it up, then So let's see here, Wildwater Bay or Walbrook Basin for starting off. So
it's just paperwork, really.
Oop.
Nothing to ponder over long.
But I want to ponder over it. So let's see here. So basically down here you have your what this map gives you for in terms of benefits over other maps. So this one, production rate, is for ocean. Basically all coastal facilities will have plus 10% production rate. So that's fantastic. Which we'll get into later what that affects. For this one, cobalt mines will get a plus 20%, fantastic, but this one is probably better for, like, variety. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do Walbrook Basin.
Almost there. We just have to negotiate the terms of your contract with Global Union, funding conditions, and the like.
So, of course, we're gonna be doing fun stuff and not super like skilled, because I just want to have casual gameplay. But if you guys want to see, you know, a more veteran or an expert look at the game, sure, just leave down in the comments, and then we'll see about doing a series. But we're gonna do standard. But let's look at the advanced settings just to see what's in there. I don't think I want to change anything, so we're gonna go to predefined settings, standard, launch. Absolutely, let's do it.
You are now entering Phase 1 of the Lunar Licensing Program. The Global Union assigned you territory in Earth's temperate region to establish a spaceport and a base of operations. The construction of a space elevator to Global Union headquarters is also required. For further instructions, speak to your official contact person. Global Union wishes you success.
Sweet. So a
Wide
space
meadows
elevator.
and towering mountains. And soon you will add an impressive skyline to the picture. But stay attentive. I was informed a Big Five company has been monitoring the ruined dam for quite some time now.
Ruined dam, huh?
This could turn out beneficial for you at some point. But your prime objective is to raise a spaceport here.
Gotcha. Alright, spaceport. Alright, let's do this. And look at the visuals, just so pretty.
The
I
spaceport
love it.
building site off the coast is still unstaffed. But as soon as you've built the necessary housing, your construction team will be moving in.
It's so pretty. Like, just, oh my god, the visual's so cool. I love to just stare at this shit. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm a sucker for cool graphics. Absolute sucker. Oh, look, a little ship. Little aero car looking thing. So here's our port, a little command ship that you can, you know, make sail around. If I can figure out how to make it work. Oh, there it goes. Off he goes. Just have a dock up right here. Fantastic. Little speedboat looking thing. Ooh. Camera, please. That's cool. Oh shit, there's a, I've never seen this before, that my little symbols on it. Nice. Cool. Anyway, here is our depot. It's basically your, kind of like your storage area, so to speak. Doesn't really do much other than just produces money, has population, so people live here, I guess, and produces power, and of course, logistics. So, yeah. Oh, so another thing too, these here are your, though we currently don't have access to them yet, this is your building menu. As you can see, don't have access. We only have building to residences and roads, and then ornaments, but we'll get to that later. Don't really do anything other than make your city look pretty. So these here, as you can see, are building sites for coastal stuff. So basically any coastal building have a specific spot that they can build in, and they'll be put down into the water. Here's our goods overlay. We don't currently have anything yet, but that shall soon be a big old list. And this, of course, is the call fleet button, just in case in higher difficulties, when you get invaded, they would come and blow up the enemy. There's a vehicle combat in the game. Ooh, whales. Hello. Oh, here's our spaceport frame. Basically, later, the space elevator will be built off of this to go up to global headquarters up in space. So right now, we have a mission. Oh, I completely forgot. One last thing, here's our residential shop area. So missions will appear here that you can do for extra cash, or resources, and then later special resources. So who's here?
Welcome aboard, my friend.
Yeah. So here's our thing. You can buy these resources called biopolymers used to build stuff, and then rice for food, or well, it's organic food, but I just call it
Been
rice.
working forever to get a license from this Dr. Young.
And then,
Touchy fellas, those Arctic custodians. Well, except this one Arctic trader. What was his name? Just the opposite of the doctor, but not nearly as useful.
Thank you. Then there's requests where you can have excess stuff and you can sell it for money. So it's kind of how that stuff works. Cool location though. Then of course, all the way over here, we have other lands that we can... Oh, I completely forgot. On the land, you can pick up crates. Don't know who dropped them there, but they're crates. And you can get extra resources. Pretty cool. And then there's other building locations. You can build, basically like I have over here. You can build stuff. Build your cities. And build other areas. Collect while we're
This spot
looking
here
around.
is perfectly suited to support a bridge to the other side. Building one here will give you access to new construction ground.
Alright, so we can build bridges here. I think there's another spot. Where is it? Here's another spot. Lots of resources. Man, whoever's been airdropping cargo and materials to places, not doing a very good job. It's littering everywhere. Not that I mind. Don't mind, anyway. But where is the... I don't think they're here yet. Yeah, I don't think they're here yet. Alright, sweet. On to the actual mission of what we're supposed to be doing. Alright, home sweet home. So let's see here. So work in progress. Develop a spaceport will be great deal of work. Let's call in the professionals. So we need to attract workers. We need to build residences of up to 25, and they must be connected to the warehouse. Build and connect at least one rice farm, one sunflower farm, and one biopolymer factory. So let's do that. How do I want to build this first? Gotta be careful on how I build stuff for future. Like, we'll get bigger and better things. Sure, we'll have to delete stuff in the future, but for right now, let's just do... How many do I want to do? That's 6. 8? Let's do that. Let's just do 8.
Got work to do? We're on it.
Make a road around them. Oop. Nice and pretty roads. Man, knowing in real life, these having 2 roads on either side, that would suck. Traffic all the time. No one getting any sleep. Hopefully cars are much more quiet. Alright, so we're gonna do our production facility way over here. Away from the populace. I mean, you don't really have any like noise or like pollution or anything to worry about, but still it just looks nice to have a production area in one area and your civilians and your housing in another. At least that's just the way I think about it. So anyway, a sunflower factory. Ta-da! Magic. Anyway, I just want to take a look at the models real quick. Here's our depot. Workers working hard.
I'm so glad we still got tickets.
Ooh, a little drum. Oh, and fishermen. Better pay for that. Just kidding. Ooh, walkers. It's like something out of the movie Aliens. Yeah, I don't think that Alien Queen would have fared so good against against Elvin Ripley if she had that big old buzzsaw. Anyway, let's look at these housing areas. Man, that's some nice digs.
Is all the paperwork filled out?
A little cycle. Tokyo Drift. And these are nice places. I want something like that. Yes, phase through walls, weirdos. No, I'm kidding, that's a door. Anyway. Ooh. Oh, there's our first logistics truck producing resources. Good job, fellas. Anyway, here's our sunflower farm. I love the details to each individual, like, factory and business, because they're all unique. Cool, cool, cool. Anyway, next we have the biopolymer factory. Now, how do buttons work? Oop, that is the wrong button. There we go. Ta-da!
Great. Building material shortages shouldn't be an issue anymore.
Cool. Now we're constantly building. So with basically, just to describe for everyone, this building here, the sunflower factory, is producing bioresin. By producing bioresin, it allows this factory, the biopolymer factory, as you can see here. Basically, this is a resource to create a different type of resource, biopolymers. Thus, allows us to build housing and other buildings. Well, some buildings just cost money, but you know what I mean. Yeah. So this is a building resource, your biopolymers. So this is your creation and production building for that. So the more, however, if I decided to, say, build a second one of these, it would require more of these sunflower farms. So, yeah. However, our people are not very happy, as we can go over here. As you can see, they have food, but we should probably get more because, well, they're kind of down some consumption of -1. So let's make a farm.
Organic food is perceived as needless luxury by many megacorps. Good to see you share the union's perspective.
What did the results say?
That's cool. Anyway, so now we have to attract, or well, we have to first build 25 residences. So let's just do that. Let's just go build a bunch. Let's build it over here. So that should be 16. That should cover us. Ta-da! Magic. Ooh, we need one more. Well, too easy. 25 residential
New
houses,
blueprints
which
ready
should
for-
get us up to the population of workers needed to complete mission number 1. I'll just let that tick up, and we'll be good. Oh. But we did just get a bunch of more people. Oh, no, we're fine on resources. Alright, cool. Ooh. No, keep ticking up. Come on. Come on. It's also mentioned, because we're getting more people, our income, our credit balance of going up, allows us
Your construction
to
crew
gain
is
more
one
money
of the
per
first
tick.
ready.
This is
Keep
our money,
up the pace.
population,
Your competitors will try to catch up.
and our biopolymers.
For the next construction stage, you'll need qualified ground staff to operate the spaceport. Make sure to adhere to union standards while providing the required infrastructure.
Alright, sweet. So, smooth operation. Your spaceport is furnished with high-end equipment. Skilled operating personnel is a necessity. True, true, true. True, true, true.
Warning.
Alright.
Unfulfilled demand for specific consumer products.
Alright, so here's our, like, warnings of, like, saying, hey, you got some shit that you need. So, we need water, because, well, people need water.
Job. Yes, you could say I'm doing good.
So anyway, basically, these are kind of like your things that you need to upgrade. So to get to the next tier of people that you need. So you currently have workers with your tier 1 housing, your residences. If you want tier 2 to get to, it doesn't show. Oh, promote to operators, if I can read. So to get to operators, you need to fill all these things. So you need water and you need information. So let's go get water.
There's always room for improvement. That's what we...
So here we're now going to finally use our water building construction site. So here is a water plant. And let's connect it up the road so it can be like, hey, we're here.
You need this desalination plant. These
Ta-da.
days, it's the only way to come by drinkable water.
Well, that's kind of fucked up. What happened to all the mountain springs? But this is kind of far in the future, so it makes sense. Shit's probably dried up by now. Or being used to fuel the billions of people on the planet. God, I just love the models. It's just so cool. I'll be honest, it looks like a penguin. I'm not gonna lie. Is that just me? Oh, they're glitching into the thing, but they look like they're waddling like little penguins. What's wrong with this guy? Everyone else is. Fellas, why are we floating over open air? What's going on here? Oh, we can right click. Done at the WASD. Alright, we have 2 aliens right here. Arrest them. I don't mean that in, you know, they're clearly breaking the laws of physics. They're from outer space. It's terrible. Or cool, you know, depending on the way you look at it. Cool. Now, oh, down here. So here's our population of 85. We have an energy count of 35, and our logistics is 18. If any of these start to suffer, buildings stop working. So basically, if we run out of people, these start suffering in efficiency. So as you can see, 100% efficiency. Power, same thing. If you don't have enough power, buildings shut down, like they stop working. And then of course logistics, if you don't have enough, these things can produce all they want, but they won't be collected here at the warehouse. So you gotta make sure these economic system of maintaining a business. So now we're producing water. Box number 1 complete. Or, well, step 1 complete. Step 2, attract population of workers 200. We also need to get an information dome of 1, which is this thing here. And of course, promote employees living in the designated residential building. Now, currently don't have the necessary workers, so let's start building housing. We'll do 8. Or, well, actually, now that I think about it.
Corporation value has risen.
Oh, good. Glad to hear it. Okay, there we go. Make sure everyone has a road to get to their house, even though literally it was right here and you could have just used the sidewalk, but oh no. Alright, let's see here. More people? Can we fit people? We can! Yes! Wait.
I, for one.
Does it work? It does. Yes! Let's go. There we go. Maximize the space. Now we have a decent residential area. Now let's see if that ticks up all the way to 200. It stopped. I don't think it does. Alright, let's keep building. Actually, let's just do a massive hab block real quick. That should be enough. Surely. If it isn't, I'll be really surprised. Also, I should mention, as we get more people, we start making more money, which means more money per tick, as I said previously. Lots of money. Money, 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 money. Alright, fantastic. So now we have the information dome. Fulfills the need for information, place it, equals residents, to supply them. So I'm supposing it's like a university or a job community center or something like that.
A broad range of information services.
Let's go.
This will enable your employees to develop their interests as well as their skills.
Sweet. It's good. It's like school, I would guess. Ooh, car. Oh, I just realized they're off the ground. Anyway, let's look at this building. What happened to your thumb? chilling out here. Life in the future sounds so good. Ooh. Have a nice day.
That was a big chunk. Well done.
Interesting. Well, that's the information dome. Oh, so to explain this, when they have a little arrow, that means all their needs have been met.
Come in, sit yourself down.
And you can now promote them. Now here's a little tool down here, so you have your little, you have your little hand, you can select stuff to move it. In higher game modes, once you play something, you'll have to break it down. Fortunately, since we're playing on casual mode, we can just move wherever we want. Next, we have copy. I don't really use that. I don't really know why, but I don't. And then you have your demolish button, which is you break shit down. So, for example, I take it, go over a building. I will get refunded by polymer. Probably other higher difficulties, you won't get refunded, and it will delete the building. But we don't need to do that. But next is our promotion button. Now, of course, I could go in and be like, hey, you're promoted.
Remarkable progress. You've assembled construction crews and ground personnel faster than I was expecting. You are more than ready for the first major hurdle.
Sweet. First
The
major
program demands you connect your city with the Global Union space station via a space elevator. So far, only megacorps like the Big Five use such technology. But I'm sure you have the same potential.
Sweet. I know I have the same potential. Actually, I have better potential because I am amazing.
Yeah.
So here's our
Is
next
there something you want?
item, our next tier of residents, operators. Now, of course, as you saw,
So
I
how may
used
I be
the
of
promote
service?
button. I just went in and promoted them to an operator. Thus, they have these cool now kind of like 4-story buildings instead of the 1 or 2. Instead, you can take this promotion button and you can do the whole lot of them. Pretty neat. But let's for now just do that. But now we have to do mission number 3. A long way to go. Your space elevator will lead directly to Global Union's orbital headquarters. Start and upgrade your spaceport to the global spaceport, which is all the way out there. We're not going to do that just yet, as I want to look at a few more things and make sure we are grinding more money as time goes on. So let's see here. What do we need? Well, we're now in need of food, so we'll build another food plant, of course. Gotta keep people happy. Yes, sir. Oh, we are in need of power. So here's our first power building, the windmill. We're gonna build it here, near our production area. Kind of weird to have a windmill in the middle of a city, but I'm sure not many people care. So let's look at this new building. Ooh, electricity. Don't stick your hand in that. Thousands of volts be fried instantaneously. But anyway, so we now have enough power. Now we shall look at other stuff. So anyway, here is our second tier. So every time you get tiers, you'll have different buildings. And of course, these will be maintained by the population of that second tier. So you have worker buildings, which are these, and then you have, of course, I see down here you have universal buildings, and then you have up here your standard buildings for that class. So you have these 5 for workers, you have these for the operators, and then there will be more tiers.
Get up, go to
I
work,
think
go home.
there's
The
4
usual.
tiers of residents total. Yeah, 4 tiers. Workers, operators, executives, and then administrators. But administrators is 4th tier class, late game stuff. But anyway, so we have 3 new buildings. We have the Feldspar Quarry that gets nano ceramics. That's interesting technology. We have a cobalt mine, grinding out cobalt, and of course, we need both of those to construct Constructobots, which are, I'm assuming, drones that are the loaders like in Aliens, or Alien 2, but a drone. And it's and those can be built by a robot assembly hall. So let's go to so anyway, There are coastal building slots and then mountainous building spots. Basically, same thing of where only these certain buildings can only be built in these certain spots. Coastal for coastal, mining or mountains sites for these buildings. So let's do a feldspar quarry. Oop, need to get started. Send a road all the way down for future, so we start using this one. And we have 3 for this island, so 1, 2, 3. And then for the water, we have 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, and 1 over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 5 water, 3 mountain. Sweet. Now we're cooking with gas. Let's put a road. Logistics. Now they're starting to grind away. Yeah, grind away, boys. Get that nanoceramics, get out. Alrighty, let's make the second one a cobalt mine.
Goods transport facing delays.
Ooh.
Cause transporter shortage.
So now we've had a transporter shortage. This is what I was talking about earlier. You have to supply your workers with proper logistics. So here is the logistics center, the transportation center, sorry, that produce logistics. So let's do this. Oh, and now we're low on power again. So anyway, as you probably saw, there is a circle for these power buildings. Of course, if you overlap, they will start losing efficiency, and thus you will start not gaining as much power. So of course, you want to keep these separate to maintain efficiency. So let's just build this one up here, just out of the way. There we go. Plus 15 power. Probably can't build anything else without going into a power deficit again. So let's go look at our logistics center, since we haven't built one before. New model. With all the trucks inside. Getting repaired and dropping off stuff.
Good. Contamination's at a minimum.
Oh, and we have one more building over here. The cobalt mine. Oh, and we're on low power again. Let's make another windmill. Connect the road up to that, make it all look pretty. Look at see how she operates. Big old mining digger. Interesting model. So now we can build. So what is our 5 and 5, huh? Alright, sweet. So we have our factory, our robot factory, and we can start building
Good.
drones.
You've gathered the components
Now we
needed for
need
the
more
elevator.
power. So we're going to build
Only
another
the
power
elevator
system.
cable requires special materials you can't produce, but I arranged for a delivery.
So now that we're producing constructobots, we can start building a residential complex. Basically, it's a 2 by 2 square of a residence, much bigger. As you can see, much bigger, and it produces more money and houses more people than a standard residence. But it costs more resources. So, kind of up to you to decide on how to do that. Anyway, we're going to build them here. Just build 4. Money.
Stay away from those
I'm going
batteries.
to keep a road off that for now. And let's look at one that looks like it's been promoted. Cool. Big residential complex.
Competitive edge sharpened.
Ooh, competitive edge. Nice. Oh, I'm level 3 now. Let's go. Alright, we're producing and maximizing all this. Let's make sure we're nice and pretty before we set off for starting upgrade. Now, let's do this. Select object, spaceport frame. What are we doing? Oh, we need a lot more operators. Okay, so that's what we have to do. I should have probably read the mission before I started doing a bunch of Didori stupid shit. Alright, let's do this. Let's upgrade all you. Upgrade all you. And upgrade as much as you
New
want.
blueprints ready for implementation.
Sending off. 3, 2.
Should also mention, many of these things, while later they would affect me. Technically, there's no like food issue. So like your people start dying. It's just if you have a lack of a certain item, they you can't upgrade as much. That's kind of the
Warning.
issue.
Unfulfilled demand for specific
I know,
consumer products.
but I don't want to build them yet. So the next two buildings that we unlock is the fruit plantation and the vitamin condenser, basically fruit drink plant, which will give
On the
our
whole,
operators
it's a
their
decent
first
workplace.
kind of thing to move to the next stage.
It's not like working for a company. It's like help.
So let's upgrade some more, yeah?
I could get used to going out for dinner.
Upgrade, upgrade, upgrade. Not liking our production, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to our workers tab. We're gonna make another sunflower farm and another biopolymer factory.
Construction options expanded.
Make road to connect. Fantastic. Now we're making even more biopolymers, which means we shall be able to upgrade even faster. Oh, go here. Oh, cool. So now we have a new building. It is a new power building, which I'm gonna immediately put to use because I hate having these things. They're inefficient as all hell. Let's use it. Anyway, sorry. And put it here. Let's connect her up the road. Massive power generation. All right, let's get rid of all these. Doo-doo.
I hope this helps
Doo-doo.
you.
And doo-doo. Not as much, but still. These is a tidal power station. These, obviously by the name, use the tide against a generator or against a fan that turns a few sprockets and a few other mechanical thingies that I don't understand, and it turns a generator which produces power. Yeah, that's more or less how this thing works. Technology cool. Anyway, let's take a look at the model of this building. There's the fan down there. Ooh, it turns, so it goes with the tide, so it's always being optimized. That's a cool idea. I don't understand why you're sending seawater up or whatever that is in there that I can kind of see some weird object. Anyway. Goes up, gets generated into power, and powers everything. Nice. So, we need another 500 operators to get this started. Well, let's build... Oop, that is not the building that I wished. Let me do this. We're gonna build... huge amount of these guys.
Talking about redundancy.
Didn't expect the management to show up. Please come in.
Oh, we're getting low on food. Alright, let's build another farm.
here.
And needs to be met. Goody. Needs are met. So now we can upgrade again.
So how may I be of service?
Missing. Oh, so here's another thing that we have in this game. So you need a certain amount of workers buildings before you can
Get up,
upgrade
go
to
to
the
work,
next
go home.
tier, and then so on and so forth from each individual tier. So now I have to go make a bunch of new residential buildings for this individual type of workers. So let's do that.
Let's apply for some vacation time.
I know what you mean. Alright, let's upgrade all those.
Really?
I couldn't imagine.
And let's just let that tick up, and hopefully it gets enough.
Business successes multiplying.
Oh, nice. Oh, cool. So every per level, we get a credit booster, just some free cash. So the highest we can do in terms of money is 500,000. Only like a fifth of the way there. It's not terrible. Let's build some more housing. Alright, we're gonna have to let these biopolymers tick up. Actually, in fact, we're gonna do what we were doing originally, which is go look for crates. So we can just get easy cash that whoever's been dropping supplies out in the middle of nowhere, we can find them. Ooh, what's this? Hold up, pause. What's this? Who are you?
Yes, technically, this is an unannounced intrusion into your territory. But before you report me, listen to my offer.
You have my attention, Miss May Tyan.
Once Lei Sheng pursued the construction of a hydroelectric power station here. The stations were based on designs Lei Sheng took over from its bankrupt rival, Global Trust, but the project was dismissed after incidents made the dams inoperable.
I can see that. The dams are
If we would
destroyed.
join forces, we could bring the dam building to a conclusion, and half of the produced energy would be entitled to your corporation. Do I have your attention now?
Yeah, you do. That's a lot of power. A hydroelectric dam? I mean, tidal power is great and all, but this is the big money. Step 1 out of... Oh, it's a project. Okay, I see. So, project the old dam. The question is, what made the dams collapse back then? We should analyze the debris and find out. Collect dam remains with your vehicle. Bring objects. Oh, okay, so here's where we... Alright, so cool. So what is this? Mini-map filters, don't care. Here's my vehicle.
Underway.
Come here. Off to go. So there's little missions in the maps that you can do. And this is one of them. This is like your map main mission, so to speak. There's only one, and they're different for each individual map. They're kind of like a mega project for that individual map. So for this one is the hydroelectric dams. There are a total of 3 of them. So we have number 1 over here, which will be our first. The second one will be here, and then the third one over here. Let's get this money. So we wait for our command ship to mosey on over to our new interest and business partner. We're gonna upgrade some of these buildings.
Your technicians
Yes!
are ready. Start the elevator construction once all other requirements are met. My associate, John Rafferty, is already heading here with the special material deliveries.
Oh, good. I was thinking I was gonna have to make them. But if someone else is bringing them to me, having been ordered, fantastic. All right, let's start a little bit on this project. Let's collect all these dam parts. Get it? But
Cargo gathered.
these hydroelectric dam parts, and then
Loading
we
concluded.
can see why the dam broke. Complete the mission.
I see. The results-oriented type. Home office today. I have a job for you.
Oh, that's an interesting hydro float plane. Very cool, very cool. Ooh, maintain. Alright, so let's see here. Project, we need results. We have a theory what destroyed the dam, but we need to get a clear result quickly. We need more manpower. Alright, cool. So I already had this figured out by having a lot of people. And so we're just gonna let that play out. Oh, the rewards. 1,000 energy? Woo! About to cash out.
The attention is...
So we're gonna send our command ship back to port. Just to chill.
Copy that.
Anyway. Let us get started on this next portion. So we have the amount of construction bots. Let's get started.
Yeah, Rafferty here. Miss Bowman assigned me to ensure the transport safety. Approaching your sector, over. Code Red. We're under attack. Code Red. Damn it. The cargo. Protect the ship.
People of Earth, this is the manifesto of the Moon's independence. The global union waged war on us for generations with weapons like falsehood, negligence, and exploitation. And the LEC bowed its head in servile compliance. But not anymore. Set no foot on the land of our forefathers. We are the Orbital Watch. The Moon is free.
Great,
They attacked us out of nowhere, sunk all my ships, and took over the cargo. Now they're blockading the whole sector. No transports are gonna make it through anymore.
All right, no time to study regulations. Meet Rafferty at the coordinates transmitted. Do whatever is necessary.
Huh. Well,
Preparations for
that's
spaceport upgrade
crazy.
completed.
Terrorists with military-grade equipment. That's modern, so fuck. Well, I think that's all we're gonna be doing today. We'll have to see what happens in that combat
Don't tell
section
me
in the
you're back
next
and dying.
video. Peace.